This is McKinney skating up the right side, working his way. Drops it down for Skok. And they score! An awkward bounce. Intending for a knee house. Clark will have to backpedal. Murtagh scores! What a shot!
Trying to find his man at the bumper position, O'Neill, but it goes left boards. Play it in behind the net. Right side, Fondrick. A lot of traffic. Got the shot, score! Conrad Fondrick put it right under the bar. Looked like Kotai was ducking there. He might have been screened. Fondrick the goal, it's 3-1. This is well set up. Look at Fondrick, and he just tucked it under the bar. Kotai was down on the play in a butterfly. Fondrick cuts the deficit to 3-1 on the power play. Moore takes the draw against Del Greco. Moore won the draw. Left point to Bracco. Work it left side to the high slot. Moore scores! And we're tied at 2. Nice work by the U18s there. And Will Moore ties the game. He tucked that under the bar. Puck to the high slot for Howard, picked off by Gallant. Pass in for Murtagh, partial breakaway. Murtagh a shot, scores! Jack Murtagh makes it 5-2. Banked it off Di Pasquo. Little howdy-do stretch pass, and Murtagh with good speed went in and beat Di Pasquo.
More behind the net for McKinney. Back out, Murtagh scores! Off the one-timer. Murtagh for the USNTDP with their first goal tonight. Jay Mooney off the boards. To the line, Scott. Far side shot, they score! Off the wing, Jack Murtagh has tied the game.
Being watched by Barry. Murtagh again. Seam pass, left wing. Mooney out in front, tips it on goal. They score! Gonna be McKinney. Cole McKinney on the tip out in
position. Murtagh to the middle. Backhand was deflected. Puck in front and a goal. Gallant covered in deep. Murtagh. They center one and a goal.
Knocked away by Jack Murtagh. Boston University commit. Had a couple of assists against his future team last night. And they score the opposite way. McKinney.
Can't read my own writing. Murtagh out in front. Gallant was checked. They score! Picked up that loose puck. Jake Stewart makes it 5-3. A lot of chaos out in front of the net. Gallant was checked, but Stewart, typical hustle, got there first to the loose puck, banged it in. So USA a pair of goals 59 seconds apart. Checked on the play. USA back, partial breakaway. Here's Gallant coming in with Murtagh. Out Murtagh, scores! And the U18s get one back. It's 3-1. Nice to see Murtagh light the lamp. He's been sitting on 11 goals for a while. You never know, this might turn this thing around a little bit. Gallant coming in, severe angle left wing, and he finds Murtagh. Looked like he went 5-hole on Moffett. Gallant has punched the time clock well in this game. Murtagh up the middle, Gallant has a lane coming in. Gallant got the shot, score! And it is 6-3. Gallant with his second of the afternoon. U.S. speed and transition, their calling card working well. They win the battle along the wall, and this is Murtagh hooking up with the man they call Dickey. And Gallant put it 5-hole on Gavin.
Carrying it ahead is Schock. Drop back and then traded off quickly to Murtagh into the zone left wing side. Murtagh fed it through the blue paint, had Gallant crashing. Somehow that one stayed in place and over the left circle for Trethewey. Shot score.
Sir Eric Long. Murtagh works his way to center. Over the Bowling Green line, takes it wide, moving out in front, got the shot, score! And it is 5-2. First shot that Salvatore Evola has faced, and Murtagh gives USA a 5-2 lead. I've seen him make that move many times. Puck taken away, USA up 2-1. Centered out in front. Gallant trying to get the shot, and McKinney got the shot. They score! Couple of cracks. Another turnover right out of the oven, and USA winning some puck battles. And Cole McKinney, maybe on the second rebound, gives USA a 3-1 lead. Blue-collar effort to Cole McKinney. Gallant in behind the net. USA staying with it in the dying seconds of the period. Out in front, they score! Drew Schock, but it was Gallant and McKinney. Outstanding job deep in the Dubuque end. And Schock snuck in from the high slot.
Team USA controls. Puck comes down left circle. Mooney sends it across, all big, wide open net. Somehow it didn't go in. And now it is. That first stop across the blue line onside. O'Sullivan's shot off the pad and the rebound comes out, and it's a 3-on-2 back the other way for Team USA. Shot right on and a save. Mooney again, and that one trickles home. It got through Enriquez as Bracco got the goal. Nationals feed it over on the left side for Murtagh. Right on him, but Bracco gets it back, feeds it over right circle, go to the back door, and it's in. Murtagh with his second goal of the weekend, and it's 2-0 Team USA. Murtagh just...
McKinney looks for a play, works left point for Bracco. Out in front, and a shot. They score! Gonna be Murtagh. He ripped it in. USA, an excellent power play there. And Murtagh, kind of a shot first kind of guy. A well set up power play. And yes, that is a first watch. First puck up the left side to Finn Brink. Had his pocket picked by Jack Murtagh. Now McKinney right winging over the line, moving in. McKinney out in front, they score! Jack Murtagh right at the back door. He went in the back door, through the living room, went right to the refrigerator and helped himself.
McKinney, the centerman, out of the tie-up, able to get to it. Over on the far end, bouncing puck back up to the blue. Barnett trying to charge in. Loose puck, will just throw it towards open ice. Picked up and now intercepted. Here's Murtagh in the high slot. Murtagh towards the net. Rebound, they score! Murtagh picks it off of the high slot, throws it towards the net. Cole McKinney collects the rebound, and Team USA gets one back.
Plays it up the wall. Zahiski with it there, bumped into by McKinney. Murtagh a clear, loose puck. It's a foot race. It's rolling towards that empty net. Kwasnik banks it home.
Was able to draw one early.
Delay call here as Switzerland still has not touched the puck. Here's Barnett sending it over to Mooney. Whips it in front. They score! Tipped atop the crease by Jack Murtagh. He picks up where he left off.
Puts his position at the front of the net so well, and he was able to do that again tonight. We're going to see the goal here. You see him right there. He's screening the goalie right now. The pass comes across. He's able to shift around, get his backhand on it. And LJ Mooney, who made some great plays when the game was on the line last night, here he is again, recognizing the two U.S. players are in front of that. Both.
Good contact there from Donnie Bracco and racing ahead of the United States. Jack Murtagh gets around a defender, centers in front, score! Cole McKinney slams it home in the United States with a 3-0 edge.
And look what happens for Team USA. It's Murtagh, who is just a phenomenal power forward, drives wide, gets into the middle. You can see him drive by the D, goes one hand on the stick, a really good talent for a young player. Gets it over to Galan, who kind of won.
As we mentioned, they'll play Sweden on Saturday night and then Monday against Germany, who had an overtime win today against Czechia.
Big win for the Germans.
Backdoor pass, score! And the U.S. adds another. Gallant was in the vicinity.
McKinney gets behind coverage. You can see he's going to sneak back door. And as Murtagh walks up the wall, he fires it to the post.
Breath away ahead. McKinney takes the pass from Murtagh, puts it in front, they score! Richard Gallant goes upstairs with a sneaky little move in tight, and the United States are quickly up 2-0.
Well, a couple things went into that goal. They had a great extended shift in the offensive zone. Latvia gets a clear. Their defenseman heads
around Ozins. Jack Murtagh looking for some help. Leaves it for Mooney. Back in front. Murtagh scores! What a setup by LJ Mooney. The finish by Jack Murtagh, and the United States gets that goal back. It's 3-0.
Well, you talk about a smart play, and if I'm playing with LJ Mooney and I get the puck and I don't have a place to shoot it, I give that thing right back to LJ Mooney. Look at right here as Murtagh gets this puck, he starts to circle. Oh, there's LJ. I'll just give it to him and go to the net, and next thing I know, I put my stick on the ice, and there's a great pass tape to tape, and all he's got to do is shovel it into the empty net, and Murtagh